Moab, Utah, it's the Slickrock Bike Trail. The last time I was here was about 20 years ago on my cross-country bike, and it was a struggle. The experience was less than glorious. This time around, I'm on an eMTB, a Trek Rail 7, and I went on a weekday in late April. And according to eMTB Project, Slickrock is often called one of the best bike rides in America. It's one of the coolest, most unique experiences you can have on your bike. And the name Slickrock comes from back in the day when horses with metal shoes that didn't have a good traction experience on these rocks, so the settlers in the 1800s named it Slickrock. But for bikers, the rock is extremely grippy, and the Slickrock Trail was originally created by dirt bikers in 1969. And this time around, my experience on the eMTB was a lot better. But there are still technical areas on the Slickrock Trail where I had to stop, get off, and hike. Either I was in the wrong gear or just not prepared for the terrain change. So one of the highlights of the Slickrock Trail is a suspension bridge crossing a gaping chasm that falls, untold thousands of feet into the abyss. And you never want to go down there. And off in the distance, the Sal Mountains and more desert. eMTB Project's overview continues by saying about 95% of the ride is on incredibly tacky, smooth slick rock, and it's just remarkable what your tires will hold. If you have the nerve, muscle, and balance, everything is rideable, including inclines that look ridiculous at first glance. And this being only my second time riding the Slickrock Trail, the first time some 20 years ago on a cross-country bike, and this time on a eMTB, the rides were considerably different. This was a lot more fun, a lot more exciting, going up some of those steep inclines that at first glance look quite impossible. And yeah, once you get to the top, the views are quite spectacular. La Salle Mountains back there. Beautiful day for a ride. On the Slickrock Trail near Moab, the rock is Navajo sandstone, 200 million year old petrified sand dunes from the Jurassic period. Yeah, there's dinosaur fossils all over Moab. The entire trail is very exposed and can be very crowded, but on this day that I went in late April, not crowded at all, and we share the trails with some four-wheelers. We'll yield to their motors. The Slickrock Trail is a never-ending series of short but incredibly steep climbs and descents. And the rock provides incredible traction, and after a while, you realize that everything at Slickrock is rideable, even if it appears to be way too steep to ride at first. Here's the aerial view of the final stretch coming into the parking lot, and it's a parking lot that eMTB Project says it's the largest parking lot ever dedicated to a single trail, the Slickrock Trail.